This isn't going to be a full game. This is going to be a clip about midway through the game to the end of the game of a Griffin comp against Goliath. We got a pretty weak first dome on the monster. I'm trying some experimental things with my dome placements around the doors to cut off the doors and escape path to create a second zone, but in the process I created kind of a shit dome for our team, so they didn't really have anywhere to go to set up on the monster, and he basically ran around an infinity loop with a double layer, so it was just not a great dome. But like right here, we know the monster is in the southern zone of Aviary, and our medic and assault are going after him. And so like one of the things I'm also trying to do here is like, because I have a sound spike well placed enough, I am trying to stay outside of the 70-meter smell range a little bit, so that when the monster does come through the door and finally smells me, it's going to be a little bit late, and I'll be able to dome him mostly on this side of the dome, of the door, so he won't be able to go back in. And because we have hide, even if there is a little bit of a sort of pseudo cave that the dome creates because of the door, Hyde's grenade will force the monster to come out of it, and if he doesn't, Hyde can also set him on fire. Force the issue. But the monster ends up recognizing what we're trying to do, I think, and he comes back out the other door. It looks like I got a little confused at first about the positioning in terms of the cutback that was communicated before. And Cheeseball does joke at this point that the monster realized he made a mistake when he ran through the door, traversed right into Griffin. And so here, you see me doing some of the sunny things I do all the time, is whenever the monster is trying to kill me and I'm half health, I'll jetpack straight into the air, where the medic can see me and I can heal up. But right here, because Armadons have been such a problem for us in the past, well, everybody else is running around after the monster, we quickly focus down that Armadon just to take it out of play. I put down the sound spike because I wasn't sure how wide my grid was for this area. I didn't want to lose the monster, and now I'm going into normal harpoon stuff where you'll harpoon the monster so he can't run away, and he has to acknowledge my presence so I can keep pouring on the damage, because Griffin's really great at holding the monster around for Hyde to start doing some of his residual types of damage on. This dome's going really well, because like you can tell a dome's going well when you don't see Sunny's jetpack boosting anybody and Sunny's firing nukes at people. And then when someone does finally get hit, they instantly get shielded by the shield drone. That's when you know a game is going really well. So dome goes down, and I immediately start doing our harpoon chase here. The drone is still helping people right now. Sunny's helping me, so I got that great downhill boost right into the monster's back so I could harpoon him. Cheeseball threw a grenade on top of him. Every time the monster jumps, I harpoon him. Whenever he turns around to hit the harpoon, I throw it off so that he gets harpooned very quickly before his next one. Monster has lost another bar and a half of armor just on this chase, and he realizes at this point, I think, that he's going to lose this game, and he's clearly frustrated and just decides to commit to this fight. He's going to lose for it. But that's one of the really cool things about Griffin's harpoon, is it has a very strong effect on how people play at that point, because it's aggravating as shit, and it throws off the monster's game plan. And like in that process, the monster was so aggressively harpooned with Hyde shooting him in the back, with Sunny's help boosting Griffin and Hyde forward, that he had no real chance to escape before he got domed again and would have lost. And that's one of the strongest ways to run a Griffin comp with Sunny.